These two brothers from East Cleveland, Ohio, came up with a wild plan to get rich. Zubair al-Zubair, 43 years old, and his younger brother, Muzamil al-Zubair, 33 years old. They pretended to be Middle Eastern royalty. They said they had close ties to the Princess of the United Arab Emirates. They started a company called Dubai Bridge International. Zubair acted like a powerful prince, while Muzamil played the part of the smart hedge fund expert, even though he later admitted he learned most of it from YouTube videos and the TV show Billions.
Which is why I am presenting you with a check for $25 million.
To make their story believable, they bribed Michael Smedley, who was the chief of staff for East Cleveland. They gave him cash tickets to fancy sport games, expensive dinners, and promises of a good job. In return, Smedley gave them official city titles, police-style badges, and city letterheads to make the scam look more official. So their biggest scam involved a Chinese investor. So the brothers convinced her that they owned an old factory complex called Miller Park in Cleveland. They even signed fake papers right inside the city hall. The investor sent them crypto mining machines worth millions of dollars. But instead of using them as promised, the brothers took the machines, sold them, and kept the money. That one deal alone cost her about $18 million. They did a whole lot of things. They tricked Zubair's ex-girlfriend out of over $700,000. Now, she was in the deal with them. They rented a luxury lakeside house with fake papers, wrecked it, and left behind hundreds of thousands in damage. They also stole COVID relief money and avoided paying millions in taxes. So with the stolen cash, they lived like kings. They drove Rolls Royces, flew on private jets to places like Aspen and Europe, and stayed in fancy apartments. And they bought designer clothes. One report even mentioned a gold-plated AK-47. Wow, these boys were really killing it. Now, the case began with a complaint that caught the FBI's attention. Investigators started cleansing and soon realized the scale of the fraud was much bigger than they first thought. As they looked deeper, Michael Smedley, the East Cleveland chief of staff, came onto their radar too. The FBI and IRS examined bank accounts, wire transfers, business deals, tax returns, and COVID relief loans. They found the brothers had spent stolen money on luxury cars, private jets, watches, guns, and apartments while claiming huge fake profits. The FBI described the investigation as painstaking because the scams were complex and spread across states and countries. It took years of work before the brothers and Smedley were indicted in early 2024. Now, a 2-week trial in January 2026 used dozens of witnesses and hundreds of exhibits to prove the crimes. FBI agents raided the brothers' luxury homes, including the Bratennal Mansion. They seized cars, cash, guns, watches, computers, and digital records. In early 2026, a jury found the brothers and Smedley guilty of bribery, wire fraud, money laundering, and other crimes after a 2-week trial. This week, the judge gave Zubair 24 years in prison and Muzamil 23 years. They must pay back more than $21 million. Smedley got a little over 8 years. The judge told the brothers they had stolen a lot, hurt many people, and made their city look bad, all while showing off their luxury lifestyle. So from fake princes to prison inmates, their royal dream is now over.